Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
On the wing, Green.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Conley against Curry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 5, the Warriors.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Randle. Out to Conley. The pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Conley with the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So Clark, the last couple NBA seasons featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Curry passes to Dixon. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the Timberwolves call timing. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards. The past month has been surreal. He's around 30 points per clip, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And it's time for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Naz Reid. David, what's the news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Timberwolves gave us some information. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
At the line for 1.
the free throw drops for Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Here's Dixon. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. And it's the Warriors on the break. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Dixon's got 47 points. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. A nice shot by Dixon.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Green. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 21.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Dixon passes to Curry. Here's Dixon. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his sixth steal of the night.
Imposing as well at the defensive end. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Second in points off turnovers, and they're ranked third in the league in steals. That takes anticipation, quick hands, and an attack mindset.
Their defense has been unreal. You brought up their points allowed ranking. They dictate the pace of every game they play. It's impossible to get out and run against them. Conley with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Just 4 to shoot. Let's go. That one a little long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Dixon, and he drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great
The Warriors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Dixon is out there with Pajemski. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Now here's Conley. And here's Reed. Pass to Dillingham. Just 5 on the clock. Over Dixon. Dillingham with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
A nice shot by Dixon.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Dillingham with it. Passes it to Conley. Now Dillingham. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he gets it to go.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Dixon. Green breaking loose. Dixon's shot is off.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Down low, Conley comes up empty down low. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Dixon. Fires from deep. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Driving to the basket. And Dillingham with the basket on the assist from Randall.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
Here's Dixon, covered by Conley, and they pick up 2. Dixon's got 59 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
In the corner, Dillingham with it. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Dillingham. He's defended by Pajemski. Dillingham, no good. Golden State's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. From deep. Dixon's shot is off.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
It's good. Conley's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Dixon, covered by Conley. Poked loose, stolen by Michael Conley. And Butler sends it back.
One of the most determined defenders you ever see, and pretty good at it as well. Butler all over that one.
The tray. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Conley gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Dillingham wide open, and he fires. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Dixon. And good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Reed. Knocked loose. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Garza's checked in, and it's Joe Ingles in for Julius Randle.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Dixon. And good, there's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Timberwolves have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And there's the pass to McDaniels. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Butler. Pass to Dixon. Dillingham with the rebound. Dillingham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McDaniels up top, defended by Butler. Pass to Garza. Now Dillingham makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Dillingham's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Dixon on the wing, Green. Pass to Dixon. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Dillingham with it. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Dixon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Well, Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played.
So it's the Warriors now. And another one falls. Amazing.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort, not just a W.
For the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Smooth.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
DiVincenzo finds Randall. Offensive rebound.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is the guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Smooth.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. And it's the Warriors with the ball. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. To the paint. Here's Conley. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Dixon. From deep three-point territory. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.